Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Patty and today we are going to have a mini Monday Marshals and Ross haul because why not? I've got a problem. I have really gotten into purchasing these mini brands balls, and not just one specific kind. I think I'm into all of them now. Shh. But not all of it's my fault. So, just to hang it out there. I went to TJ Maxx looking for balls because I think I was watching Bored Houseflies and she was doing an unboxing. Or unwrapping or unballing, whatever you want to call it. And I think that it was the books. Was it the books? No, it was the foodies. It was the foodies that she was doing. So I just had to go and see if they had any left. And they did. This is actually one of my favorite series. This is the Zuru Mini Brands Foodies Series 2. And when I first started my channel, I was opening up a lot of these balls. I think they're so freaking cool. They have different brands, of course. They have Cura. They have TGI Fridays, which my niece works for one. I love their bites. Their garlic parm bites are so good. And I believe they brought back fajitas. I absolutely love their fajitas. So I'm excited. We also have Jack in the Box, which I've never eaten at. We have Cinnabon. I actually have one in my refrigerator right now that I forgot about that my oldest spawn picked up for me yesterday. We have White Castle and P.F. Chang's. And this set was $10.99. So roughly $5.50 per ball. That's a good deal. And then, what was the next one? Oh, at Marshall's, the second stack of balls I found, which honestly, I really don't need any of these yet because I haven't opened, I've opened one of them, and I haven't opened any of them on camera because I wanted to do I wanted to do a scene, and it was going to be a baby shower, and we were going to find out the gender of the babies. It was going to be a baby shower for multiple dolls, people. I'm past that age, honestly. 50-year-old and 50 years old, and a surprise baby is not something I would be prepared for. So, hopefully I closed that shop down long ago, and it stays closed. No offense. Babies are beautiful. I love my two spawn very much. I'm done. But I did find the Zuru, and I need to back up a little. This is way too close. Okay, we have the Zuru 5 Surprise My Mini Baby. There are 12 to collect. There are 2 balls in this capsule. Yes, 12 to collect. And those are the options. I've seen numerous, lots of unboxings of these babies. They are very adorable. The scale of the baby is wonderful for dolls. The accessories are not. So, I do have one that I opened because I do have one that I opened because I just couldn't wait any longer for me to get off my butt and actually do something. But I did open a baby, and that is the baby. The baby did not come with a diaper. It did come with a blanket. It did come with a little cradle. It needs to be cleaned because it's silicone and it collects hair like you would not believe. It came with a teeny tiny little bear, which I don't think I'll be able to get a close-up of, but that's the bear, which is pretty good size, and it came with a birth certificate. So I loved it. I had to get more. Did I need more? No, because I have probably 6 more balls. So now I have 8 that still need to be opened. I don't know if it's the collecting of the balls or the opening of the balls. That really gets me. But I have a ball problem. So these were $10.99 as well. So we'll open one of these today. Probably not the babies though. Next, I went to Ross. No, one more thing for Marshals. I was looking for Greg. I did not find Greg. I found this gentleman. Could I turn him into a Greg? Probably not. He is a petite Ken doll. He is Ken number 227. And he is a... Oh, what was the name of that doll? Totally Hair Barbie. I think he's meant to be like a Totally Hair Ken. Not remake. What's the word I'm looking for? Like, I'll just say representation. It looks nothing like the doll. But it is a petite Ken, so my Greg is taller than me. But he was only $5.99. So I'm okay with that. We'll get him out of the box real quick. Okay, so here is Ken number 227. And can he be used as Greg? Not unless I can hide his teeth. Because, oh, he's got something brown on his nose. He's a good looking Ken, I'll give you that, but my Greg doesn't smile like that. So, he's got the dark hair, the dark eyes, the facial hair, but the mouth is like completely off, and it is just not a good representation of my Greg. And the color choices for the outfit, I don't think I've ever seen my husband wear those colors. He is definitely a fall. So this doll only has like the 5 points of articulation: the shoulders, the legs, the head. I wouldn't even call that 5 anymore. Well, I guess each leg, each arm, and the head. So yeah, 5 points. Which is kind of cheating. So if I can find a made to move Ken body, I'll probably rebody him. I do like the facial sculpt. His head is quite big for his body though. So I don't know what's up with that. But for $5.99, we'll give him a shot. So, all right. So we're just gonna leave right now, just for a little while. Okay. Next, I went to Ross. I will honestly tell you, I might go to Ross once a year, and that's usually Christmas time, and it's usually because I'm looking for balls. Honestly, our Ross is just sad. Probably the best part of it is the toy selection, and that's not really saying much. It used to be a place for like makeup. Even Marshals is sad in my neighborhood. TJ Maxx is sad in my neighborhood, so it's just very sad. But my dear brother, whom I've also turned on to collecting balls of this sort, because he is an avid gardener, and he also likes action figures. And he's 10 years younger than me. Well, 11 years younger than me. And as we're all going through our reliving our childhood phase, I've pulled him into this one with me. Anyway, he told me that the Mini Brands create garden balls, these right here, were on sale for like $8. And I was thinking, wow, what an amazing deal. $4 a piece. I could do that. I think I only have one or two that I've opened of these. I've done the mini verse ones where you actually physically plant the items with what's it called? Kinetic sand. I've had those. I have not had any of these. So I went in and I picked up this package, and lo and behold, I don't know if you can see that, it says $11.99. It does not say $8. So I picked it up anyway. I'm a sucker. I was already there. Why not? It was still cheaper than what Target or Walmart was charging for them at the time. I think they were still charging $9.99 a piece for them. So $11.99, what, $6 roughly a piece? It's still a deal. And there are 18 to collect. I would love this one, the rose. Oh, that is so blurry. I am so sorry. But it is what it is. And last of all, at Ross, I also spotted the Mini Brands books. This is series 1. There are 5 minis in each ball, or 5, well, it says 5 minis in each ball. I don't believe that. These were also $11.99, and there are 40 books to collect. I said I wasn't going to buy any more books. I said I was going to buy a printer instead and make my own books. Yeah, my husband bought me the printer. I have not made one single book yet. But they're coming. I will be making them. I'm going to be on vacation, and I'm not going to have access to all of my Dolly goodness, but I will have access to my laptop or my iPad. And I can create, I won't be able to print them while I'm away, obviously, but I can create them to print when I get home. So on the nights that we stay in and we're not doing fabulous stuff, I can sit and create anyway. So that is what I will do. But I was still excited to get these at $11.99 for 2 balls, $6 a piece. I've only opened, 3 capsules of these so far, and I really, really like the bookcases. It's not even about the books at this point. I really like the bookcases. So, we have those. Plus, my Hermione doll needs a library. So, not only will I be making books, I'll be using these to fill said library. Because it's an absolute must. Alright, last thing that I got from here, let's move you out of the way, is this Ivan box. Is that what we call it? It's a 20 drawer, and I need to back up. Alright, it is a 20 drawer small stackable craft organizer. Now, I know I told you guys that I was using those separated craft containers to store my minis. Yeah, those, if I had more space for more bookcases, those would work. I'm running out of space. These are stackable on their own, and they won't get knocked over. So I picked up one of these. I will probably pick up more. I found that they do work well for that intention, because when I was collecting, before I stopped collecting 15 years ago, I purchased the larger units from the hardware store, and they had like 27 or 30 something drawers in them. I still have those. Those are sitting in my hallway until my Barbie room is set up. I paid $13.99 for this one. I know I spent more than that on the larger ones, so this didn't kill me. Of course, that was 15 years ago. But these, I've got a handy dandy labeler that I got off of Amazon. I can't speak. I purchased off of Amazon years ago and just started using and loving. But I can do like extra gardening supplies. How many trowels do we end up with because of this? Mini Brands books for Hermione's house. Foodies Series 2. How many? I mean, it's endless. Not only like the previous ones I kept. Every time I would buy a lot of stuff, I have like OCD and I needed to organize it. So I have like different colored shoes in each of the boxes. I have plates, I have food items, I have decor items in different boxes. I have, I want to say 7 of the larger containers that you purchase at a not a grocery store, that you would purchase at a hardware store up in my hallway right now. And they are filled. There's drawers with purses in it. There's drawers with sunglasses in it. Some of the remint stuff that I purchased over the years or was gifted have ended up in there. They're just waiting for labels now. But I went through them recently, and like I said, I am downsizing my collection greatly. And I went through the drawers and I pulled out what I'm willing to part with. So that will be coming. I have not been able to find a link yet for my Whatnot store. So if you go to whatnot.com and you look up GP Vintage Thrift, you should be able to find us. Same on eBay. We're under the same name, GP Vintage Thrift, and it'll be listed under Greg and Patty Klug. If you go there, I will be putting stuff in both stores that I'm willing to sell out of my Barbie collection because it is just massive at this point. And it's time to let go of some stuff and let other people enjoy it. But in the meantime, speaking of enjoying things, I'm going to open up the books. I will open up the books and see what we have. Because, of course, I just watched somebody open up the book's advent calendar that was released. I already have the retro advent calendar. Do I want the book one? Yes, I do. Am I going to find the book one? I hope so. Am I going to try and wait to order that? Or maybe request it for Christmas? Probably not. So, oh, I forgot to tape on these things. One moment. Okay, and we're back. And we have 2 balls to open here. We have both Zero Mini Brands books, Series 1. I've got a couple of the Series 2 to open too. Shh, don't tell anybody. We're going to borrow this real quick and hope that we don't cut ourselves because it's been a couple weeks since we've opened one of these. But we have the zipper, which never comes clear for me, so we're going to open it with the seam ripper. Honestly, this is the best thing that I found to open these balls. I'm going to open the fridge soon too. I'm afraid to use this on the fridge, so we'll see. But we're going to open this and try not to stab ourselves because Miss Caitlin is not here today. Okay. And we popped it. And we have... We have our collector's guide, which I still need to fill out. Talk about procrastination, Patty. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, oh, they count the bookmark. Okay, so there are not 5 baggies in here. There are only 4. One of them is a bookcase, which I'm thrilled to have another one because these actually stack together. So I'm not going to put this together yet. And then we have our books. Let's see if we get any doubles. Okay, we have first, oh, Roald Dahl, like you can see that, Matilda. That is so cute. It is a soft cover book. There is the title page, and I think one other, possibly two, that you can actually read. I don't want to bend the spine. I think they're so cute, though, and they are Barbie size. I need more books in my life. If you guys have any suggestions for good books for a mature reader that enjoys fantasy, like Harry Potter fan fiction, leave a comment below with your recommendations and I will check them out. Next bag, we have the Clueless book. Can you believe that's like, what do they say, 30 years old? 40 years old? You know, I thought natural light would be helpful in this room. I'm not thinking so right now. But we have Clueless. This is a soft cover book. It does have Cher on the front. And forgive me, but I can't remember the other girls' names. I want to say Devin, but it's not Devin. And I can't remember the redhead. It's been a long time. All right, and the last bag. Oh. There's 3 things in this bag. 4, if you count the instructions on what not to do with a magnifying glass. We have a magnifying glass. I have several. They're cute. I think they're neat. Are they necessary? I don't think I could read these books even with that. We have a bookmark. There's no name on it. Just a bookmark, blue one. But it counts as one of the surprises because it's on the checklist. And then we have the Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the Roderick Rules book. And I did not read any of these, but I believe my youngest Spawn did. So I'll have to ask him if he read this one. But she looks like that. So very cool. Let's go a little closer. Don't be shy. All right. And now we have our second ball. So yeah, it was 5 items. It was 3 books, a bookmark, and a magnifying glass. So they either don't count the book, well, I don't think they count the bookshelf, but in the new series, series 2, I do believe that they do count the bookshelf. So there's that. Can't have a freebie. So we have another Zero Mini Brands book, series 1, and it's not listed as series 1, but the new one is definitely listed as series 2. So we're going to open this one. And open this one. And pop. Okay. We have another collector's guide. We have another bookcase. Yay, I don't have to order them off of eBay. Although it probably would have been cheaper. And we have 1, 2, 3 bags with books. And we have balls that I don't know what to do with. So if you have any suggestions on how to recycle these to make them useful, let me know. in the comments below. Please remember to like and subscribe. It does help my channel immensely. I want to thank my new subscribers. I've recently gained 3 new ones. I was at 171. I am at 174 now, and I am just tickled pink. Hence my outfit. All right. First bag. We have a duplicate. We have Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roderick Rules. And in that same envelope, like before, we have a magnifying glass. And we have a bookmark, but this one looks like it was a piece of the Marauders map. So there's that. Well, we've got book fillers. I'm not really thrilled that they're duplicates, but it is what it is. Next bag. We have another Clueless book. Oh my goodness. That's not supposed to happen. So we have 2 Clueless books and 2 Diary of a Wimpy Kid. And if this is another Matilda, I'm gonna bust. I'm gonna whimper. Is it? Is it? Is it? Gotta be something different. Gotta be something different. Holy Hannah. Seriously? We got the exact same books in both capsules. That is so wrong on so many levels. And I should call the company, but I probably won't. I did customer service for 20 years. Oh, I've seen and heard the best, the worst, and the awful. I don't want to do that. So, this was a fail for somewhat. It was a good thing I found, 8 new balls between 2 stores at a discounted rate, so I'm not crying. I did get another organizing box. I found a new friend doll, a new Ken. Now, I'm kind of leaning, but he is taller than me. So, still, I'll keep looking for Greg. He's out there somewhere. And I have 2 new bookcases for my dolls that I can use somewhere else in the house because I have the wooden ones in the back that I like much better. But for kitchen, I can use those in the kitchen. Anyway, please remember to like and subscribe, share if you know somebody that likes these type of videos. Let me know in the comments below what type of balls you would like me to open next time, because I more than likely have them. I do not have the new Harry Potter ones though. They're not in my stores yet. But I will leave you today with hope that they're out there somewhere. And thank you for watching. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time.